Good morning from Raymer Wood. It's been a little bit since I've made a video, so thank y'all for joining me today. I have something a little different today to buck up. This is holly wood, so I'm excited about bucking this up, as I typically am excited, as y'all know, about bucking wood. But it is in the summer, it's super hot here. I'm only going to do this for hopefully a couple of hours. I always say that it ends up turning into more. We'll see what happens, as always. But Hollywood here, lots of holly. I've never bucked this up before. Pretty white wood. It's a evergreen tree, so I just don't know how well it's going to season, how long it's going to take, how well it burns. I've done some research online about it. It says it's really good burning wood. It burns kind of quick, but they said it's super dense wood, burns well, nice and hot. So I don't have a whole lot of wood right now. My buddy Brent hadn't called me with any new wood since I finished bucking up some wood at his place. So I will be working on this. And I'll probably put this with the oak and the longer drying wood since it's very dense. It's not like the pine trees around here. Pine trees don't take 4 to 6 months or so, or even less to dry. So I'm thinking this will probably take about a year, but we will see. We will see. I got a lot of it here. Golf course superintendent called me and he said, and he's actually had this here for a while. It's been on the ground for a while, but this is all mud over here. It's clay. I mean, it may have, hopefully it doesn't have too many rocks in it because they put it right on the ground, but some isn't on the ground. So I'm gonna work through this today, see how well it goes. A little desperate for the wood right now. And this is like my only workout besides playing golf. And playing golf is not really a workout. I mean, it's good exercise because you're walking long distances. I don't use a golf cart. It's good exercise, but I like to hold something that weighs something, lift something that weighs something. So that gives me this exercise, okay? So let's go ahead and get started and let's throw some chips, hopefully. Good chips this morning. That's what keeps happening to my saw. That's what I put it in the shop for. And it's still doing it. It's just kind of cutting off. I may need to increase the idle. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't have time to do that right now. I got to get this done. Some rain's coming in. Those holly trees are some knotty trees, y'all. I mean, look at this. This is a... There you go. Little rocket stove right here. A little bit. Wow. It's a very white, pale white colored sapwood, heartwood, everything. Smells good. I'm gonna set this stuff to the side. Give me some more room over here. I just feel like I'm gonna, you know, this stuff starts to roll underneath my feet. Probably bring the log splitter over here. It has branches everywhere coming off of it. It reminds me of maple, soft maple. A little longer than 16. Look at that guy. I don't know what to do with that. I guess I'll take it. So you know what? I might put this with the maple instead of the oak. Oh, the bark's already coming off of it. All right, start bucking again. Start bucking again. I think it's gonna season pretty fast. I'll show you this one right here. See those cracks? There's moisture coming out of them, but it's already peeling off. Has skin like a beech, kind of really thin. That makes me think that it's probably gonna be difficult to hand split if I were to hand split it. All right, let's get back to bucking. right, and the bucking continues. I'm gonna put all this stuff in a pile over here. Going to Colorado for a long weekend to see my daughter in the Estes Park area. She's working at a dude ranch this summer. That's pretty exciting. We're going to see her, visit her for a couple of days. I'll leave this here, so when I get back, I can go ahead and haul that back to the wood yard. We are throwing some nice chips, nice chips. Just looking at the ground over here. Look at these fellas. Well, kind of broken up. Y'all can y'all even see those? Really nice. All right. This is so much like soft maple to me, the holly, so much. I even think some red maple's even mixed in here. It's hard to tell because this stuff has been over here for at least 6 months. Seasoning already, but in the log form. All right, get back at it. All right, more bucking. We are making a dent. Rain looks like it's going to be here any moment. Here we go.